I do like the draft. I do. It's just weird for me to say because, like, even when I know, like, Samuel or whatever, or the Nyx Assassin has been nerfed, I feel like there's still definitely here, even, like, Batrider as well. So I'm not 100% sure what to think of the draft yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I do like the fact that they're going with position 5 Abaddon. I love that hero. I love the fact that Makoto is also going more of a carry style hero. And windranger, it fits her or fits him in terms of the playstyle and just being able to carry. But looks like they're going to be doing a slark mid. Is this something to be worried about? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, but 23. What are you doing, sir? He was just trying to. Oh, he's completely fire blasted. No real chance. And okay, is this? I mean, this has matched his number of deaths all last game, and he's just kind of given that one up already. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know. Like when you're completely on the wrong side of the river, and that tower is definitely going to provide vision at that point. It just seems to be in like a really bad spot. Maybe 23 is not cut out for this mid lane. He can only play bottom or only play safe. Maybe. No. This guy, he can play everything, but um, mm-hmm. Yeah, really. Mm-hmm. Jeez. So like literally all day. Like how? Wait. 24 games. That's insane. Like I mean, each game is roughly like average like what 30, 30 to 40 minutes or so. I mean, yeah, it's possible. Obviously, he's been doing it, but I mean, that just seems like I don't know. How do you kill someone that which has no life? I don't know what the deal is. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's okay. I think if I had his resolve in the sense that like he's not really affected apparently by toxicity, because that's like the biggest thing, right? Is that once you lose once and you have a bad one, you tilt and it just goes downhill, right? But it seems like this guy is somewhat positive in the sense that like, oh yeah, it's just lost. I can just shrug that one off and just play the next one.
and keep going and just keep losing.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think mental strength definitely a very big factor here in competitive,
Mhm.
especially when what if you're not losing solo games? What if you're losing team games?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to pick up yourself? That's a very big knowledge.
Players compete for ultimate glory.
Okay, let's see how the lane is gonna go. Mikoto's bottom side. It seems like Wise with the observer, they are gonna have this information. And they found Slug early on at the mid lane, so they should 100% know about this.
Yeah, they're gonna have this, but okay. What do you think about this Slark versus Batrider lane?
Trade farm. I think that's. I think Slug is happy in this in this sense because he's getting all the solo EXP. He gets to his early levels even faster. He can go for. He gets to his maybe diffuser way faster or even Midas faster. So I think overall is a win for the Slug. And for Bob, it's okay that he doesn't harass a lot, but I think if he gets to his farm, I think it's okay too. Because all you want to do is really have the boost of travel timing as fast as possible.
What's a good timing for Bob?
3-10 minutes would be really sweet.
Okay. All right, level 2, kind of in the mid. It's a bit of a wash, 3-1-2-1. Nothing to really see, but which is the more dynamic lane that we should be kind of worried about? Is it, with windranger Mikoto? Is it with Palos, Arc Warden?
I definitely think it would be Palos on our Warden, because Mars and Phoenix, they have a lot of killing potential. And also for our Warden plus Ogre, they are super strong as well. Because our Warden is like the one carry that fares really well against offlane, midi offlane, with the flux and the strawberry. I mean, the spark wave. Yeah, Chinese people, they call them strawberry.
Okay. Enryu here just getting run out here. Does need to run for his life. Keskute, on the other hand, he's got this shield, the phonic one that is. What is the build that you'd like to go in a position 5 Abaddon, if you even do play him?
If I'm playing against a melee hero, I think I'll go for Curse of Avernus, just to have more aggressiveness to zone out people by myself. In this case, he doesn't really want to go for that because he doesn't want to trade hit with Monkey King, so he went for the Blood Shield, which is understandable. But level 2, he started picking up the curse.
Yeah. Oh, nice little shackle there into the power shot. That was so on point. Keskute with the Curse of Avernus just slowing him down. It makes it very easy to get that shackle. So nice little play by Boom here.
Okay, now that Keskute get level 2, he can start trading hits with the Athletic Shield. So this is the time that Mikoto and Keskute, they can put a lot of pressure on the lane. Top lane, like we say, is gonna have a lot of killing potential too. But me, it seems like so far 23 Savage is getting a very solid last hits count.
He's doing a decent job. I mean, he seems to not have any issues, and I wonder if Bob is ever like, oh man, I just wish Mikoto was back in the lane against me.
That's the one time you want to lane against Mikoto, right?
Yeah. Alright, so Enryu, though, like this Monkey King. Okay, as I say this, FBZ gets going on here. It's a little low Zenki. I mean, Ogre's super tanky. Definitely need to be careful here. But, alright, back to Enryu. What is the itemization you want to go for this guy?
That's very tricky. I've seen some Monkey King that go for, BKB Rush, Wish Bait Rush, or just turn into a killing machine like a Diffuser Blade kind of utility monkey. In this game, I would say BKB is quite important because if you look at Wise, they don't really have solid 8 hitters besides the Outwarden. And if you want to hit X safely, you would want the BKB. So it seems like BKB would be the item for me if I'm Monkey King.
Okay. Alright, 23 and Bob, they're going to look to fight for this. It's the 4-minute rune, and Bob getting so low. He gets the pounce, but he's on the high ground, so he's fine. Phoenix dives to the high ground and does secure the kill. So nice little rotation. 23 picks up the haste. And a nice little play there by Boom.
Yeah, and we all thought that this is a 50-50 lane. 23 says it's not. It's in my favor. Very good rotation by Hyde, of course.
I wonder if the other teams in C are kind of watching this game, and they're like, this is not a carry that we wanted to play up against in this league. You know what I mean? Like, we knew what was going on, we knew who was playing, and then all of a sudden 23 comes in, like midway in this tournament, with the spear on Zenki, and he should tick out. Yes, he does die here by FBZ.
Honestly, I think otherwise. I think those teams would be thinking, should I swap my current carry with this kid? I think that's something maybe a lot of the teams would be considering. And he gets out. Almost died there, but very good job there from both sides actually. For Bob to also force him out, that was pretty big.
And looks like there's going to be a race for the runes in the top. Makoto's going, or sorry, not Makoto. What's his name? Bob is actually making his way to secure at least one of them. He did get that one. He's making his way to the top lane, but he's only level 5. Enryu getting a little low and does need to be a little bit careful. No actual snipe 360 no scope with a power shot.
Almost as good as me.
Oh, Monkey King is going for. Seems like he has Fluffy Hat. Maybe he's going for All of Destruction. Which is also a pretty good item of Monkey King.
Bob goes down. He went a little too deep, and he was just trying to make a play. FBZ so low. The bubble's on point now, but Bob dying like that, super unfortunate, especially since he's not even level 6.
Yeah, I tried a little bit too hard there on the FPZ. I think this is something that Batrider really want to be disciplined with. Without the power rune, you don't want to make a lot of rotations, and before boost of travel as well, because you want a boost of travel as fast as you can, because that just gives you such a good tempo, and also your team to Bob losing a lot of time to farm there. And also, of course, for Slark, you know, more time Bob is dying or away from the team, more time for 23 Savage to farm up.
Alright, Palos though, I mean, he's going to be going Midas first. It looks like he's going to do that, but he's all by himself. Here comes the TPs. The little bubble just keeping him alive just for now, but he's been speared back and they're inside and they're fighting, and Palos looks to go down. They do. The Impale is on point, but just on with FBZ. The Courier not even dying. Samuel here just takes mana voids his, takes away his mana, and Zenki and Samuel will now retreat.
Yeah, very on point wrap around by FEZ there, just to get behind him the trees and then spear him off, and also good split by Phoenix to not get Impale together. And meanwhile, Mikoto somehow dies bottom to Unreal. I'm not sure what happened there.
You know, I don't think that this is the easiest of lanes for Mikoto, no matter where he went. As I say that, Lasso here onto Hyde. He gets pushed back, gets blasted right before he can Phoenix dive. Hyde goes down. Nice little play by Zenki there.
Yeah, nice rotation too. Using the very early Flame Lasso on the kill. I think that's okay. Flame Lasso is a very long cooldown though, but if you can keep using it every single time it's available, that will be quite good in terms of efficiency. But this also means that both so now they know that there's another 100+ second with 90 seconds without Flame Lasso. Maybe they can do something on the map.
They need to get something, and it's funny because like the mid lane, they've completely, like, Bob is just farming in the creeps. 23's out of the lane, just farming in the the jungle right now, just not conflicting with one another. FBZ's TPing on out. He should be fine. So it seems to be the game is slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. That's because they don't have a lot of opportunities right now, especially on 23 Savage. He's gonna run all the way to the MV.
Oh, but it gets picked up by Samuel. He picks it up, he snatches it under him, and he just goes back into the bottom lane.
Okay, now I want to talk at what 23 is going for. Since he has such a good experience lead and also net worth lead, he's going for a diffuser blade. So nothing like the Midas that goes super greedy. This time around, you see the fighting 23 Savage much earlier.
I like it. I think it's a good pickup. I think that's what you want to do with your mid lane. I mean, whereas Makoto on the other hand, should be going more the classic style windranger carry of just Maelstrom, or whatever happened to the Monkey MKB first big item for windranger. Is that not a possibility?
Don't know if you want to really just dump everything into such a aggressive item that doesn't give you any stats at all. I think the only hero that we have seen that can rush for Monkey King Bar is really the windranger, because the tools allows him to to maximize the damage completely. But as a Monkey King, nah, not really.
No, I was talking more for windranger. Like,
Windranger. Okay.
Yeah.
I think most of the windranger didn't always prioritize Maelstrom now, because you want the magical damage.
Okay. Alright, 23 is looking to just fight. Nice 3-man impale. That was on point though, but Bob gets the lasso. He's slowly getting tickled down. Kescute goes down as well. That's a little bit of trade. Kescute is down as well. And here comes Enryu, the nice little play, and they've got 23 And yeah, no real chance, no real way to, avoid that one. But the power shot does connect it. It does snipe him out. Makoto from downtown.
From downtown.
Dire look to
You,
their top
everything considered that was a big kill for White Spirit to get on the slug, but getting double kill before he falls down, that feels pretty good as well. So I think the biggest winner here is really Palos. So since he has the Midas completed and he's out farming, he's gonna out farm slug very soon with the ability to tempest double and get another charge online and Midas. I think he should be fine. All he wants to do is to try avoid dying right now on the hour did.
And this is very different from the last game in the sense that, like, Vice were on a timer. It looks like this game, Boom is on a timer because the Arc Warden will be a little bit of an issue, especially late game. And you definitely don't want him to go in too much. But Hyde, all by himself, Impale, no real chance. Enryu with a nice little play there. And it looks like they're going to make their way and take the bottom T1.
Wow, Boom Esports, they're gonna look to trade the bottom tower with the mid tower. If they manage to take the mid tower down, this would be such a good trade for them. Like, mid tower is always more valuable than the bottom one.
Agreed.
They want to defend though, Monkey King is already here, but the tower is a bit too low. Are they fast enough? Not really.
I don't think they will. I think that was actually a really bad trade and a lack of prioritization from Vice. You really need that T1, just provides a lot of space and lets, Palos get the farm game going. And it looks like now he's going to have a lot less space to work out.
Yeah, as you can see, Boom is so right after they take down the mid tier 1 turret, all of them just collapse top lane. They want to get Palos, and it's a very weird position for Palos because he cannot go back into the jungle. If you go back to the jungle, he's gonna die, and that's why Zanki is here to protect him, kind of be the bodyguard and block the potential ganks for him. But either way, the farming efficiency of Palos is gonna get a little bit slowed down with this TP.
They're going to go in. They found Kescute, though. He does have borrowed time, and it's just going to slow things down, but it's been triggered. I don't really think there's any way that he can get out of this. Aphotic Shield has been used as well, been stunned. No real chances of Position 5 Abaddon.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Still holding a 2k goldie on Boom Esports side. Their cores are also farming pretty steadily. And for White Esports side, Andrew is going to fall very fast if he doesn't keep getting kills into his name. Because Monkey King is a hero that you don't have much space to farm. You are playing with a Batrider, and he's playing with a Batrider and also Arc Warden, so he needs to be the one leading his team. But they're running a 3 melee 345 though. They're gonna be a bit hard in terms of getting quick kills.
But I'm hoping Samuel provides that vision though, and then you can kind of get the right gank off. But Kescute walking out blind here. And yeah, they're going to just impale him, not really give him a chance to fire blast, just locking him in. Zanki with a nice little play, just trying to go for the body block, but it looks like he's stuck in the arena, and they just turn this around. It's a bit of a trap, and they do end up killing him, Makoto, with that nice little kill steal.
That's the beauty of the Abaddon post 5. This hero can always walk up to the high ground with no fear, and when your team is behind, you are always a bait rather than a foot. So that's the way of playing Abaddon. I know.
That was okay. He's like, okay, if I'm gonna die, I have no way of getting out. I know that. He tried to just force out the lasso, and he did, and it's on cooldown. Oh, now Egg's gonna be used, but I don't think that there's enough. Oh my gosh, they fire spirits. Okay, he survives. Hyde is. Oh my gosh, is he doing this? 23 is here. Nice little 2-man impale. Hyde with the outplay there. That was ridiculous. And they found Enryu. This is going in space for Boom, and it all started with Hyde just completely baiting them all out.
What a player, man. Oh, top lane Mikoto. He's gonna get a solo kill here. With power from
He's trying to... Yeah. The Venn diagram is not enough. Oh, he does go down in the end. Okay, so they got something. It's a little bit of a trade, but yeah, dying there is a bit of a problem. Zanki's looking to go down as well. The Fire Spirits are doing some work. 23 is going to pick up that, permanent agi, and he did it.
What is happening? Everything just looks so convenient from Boom. Like they turned around the fight and got 2 kills from Hyde, and meanwhile Mikoto found the chance to go all in on the Warden, and then 23 they got another kill on Ogre and also scout out the big camp as well. So all of a sudden in 1 minute of time, it just feels like Boom, they're completely turning things around.
Yeah, what a crazy, turn of events, so to speak. That is like not the easiest of things to do. And Hyde, like, I mean, he baited out the lasso, then he went in, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, like, you think that the egg that he had, which is, mind you, it's only level 1, but he had fire spirits, so it made it very difficult for them to kill. And the two melee heroes that we're talking about, their attack speed's not the greatest here. Wukong's command. Oh, it gets chopped down by the Phoenix dive. It actually killed the tree, and he wasn't able to cast it. Hyde with another play. They found a spear. They connect onto Palos here, and it looks like they're going to just look to turn him up. That's the illusion, or the doppelganger, that is. But they're going to take that as well as the ancient stack.
I'll take that.
This is very painful for Vice Esports. I think they know that, boom, they had vision at the triangle since they got the ogre kill earlier, but they weren't disciplined enough to put more resources to protect the triangle. It was only ogre and the Monkey King, and also they have a lot of stacks in their jungle too. They're all gonna go to the way of boom.
Oh my gosh, 23 is on a rampage right now. He's just kind of finding everybody. He's got 8 permanent agi at 15 minutes. That is a little worrying.
He now completed his diffuser blade plus the dagger, so he's gonna look for, with these 8 ag, he's gonna amp up a lot more.
Oh, the sun rays on point right onto Bob. The Wukong's command is not in time. They did a nice little 2-man stun by Enryu, though. They just walk out of the Wukong's command. Makoto taking a decent amount of damage, but he has borrowed time, so not really much you can do there. And nobody wants to fight in that Wukong's command.
I think this is why Maelstrom is so much better. Oh, shackle shot!
The shackle from below, they end up picking him off. Zenki was just looking at D-Ward there, realizing that they did have vision there, but he falls with his life.
Why is it? This is the classic Vice Versa that we know that, the mid-game crumbles.
Oh, the dust as well. A nice little 2-man impale though, but he's been pounced on. No real way of getting out. The shackle was missed, and Makoto was already walking up back home.
Yeah, I like the crucial. Okay, he's not stopping at all.
They found Palos. The Sunray doing so much work. He's stuck in the arena. Palos goes down as well. And we talked about Boom being a fast lineup, but this is a little too fast, right?
It's just amazing how they are getting kills here and there, man. Like, this reminds me a lot of Wings back in 2016, where they're just always playing together as a 2 to 3 man unit everywhere on the map. So it's hard for you to get map control against this team, because they just represent so much killing potential with 2 or 3 heroes only. Crazy stuff coming from Boom. Their tempo is so fast, and as you can see, Slark, one of the best heroes to snowball, because you can take up so much map control.
Oh gosh, and he's got Blink. I mean, he's gonna do so much work. Bob, I mean, this is a core, right? He's just tearing him up. He's just having fun with him. The egg is gonna be used, and it looks like no real chance. Zenki realizing I don't even have enough attack speed to deal with that egg. That's on point as well. 23 with another kill. He has 11 permanent agi at 17 minutes. Do you even need items when you can just farm the enemy team?
Oh, Palos, no!
Not like this. The spear, just on point. The TPs are here, though. They do end up getting the stun. Nice little play on Makoto. That's his second on. But he's got wind run up. It is hard to hit him right now. Boom is here. Or, sorry, FBZ, that is. Spears back, shackle. Oh, nice on point with Enryu. The power shot. Makoto will probably fall with his life. Oh, Enryu somehow still alive. Kezcute is now here, a little late with the aphotic shield. I think he ended up casting it on himself instead. And now 23 is here. He's just gonna rack this up. He's got the pounce on Zenki. The arena's been used. They found Vice. The Sunray. Wukong's command on the back end of this. Samuel is just trying to stay alive, trying to avoid the fire spirits. He's trying to stick alive. And it looks like, Enryu is just blinking away. Bob is going to TP out. Godric Duke is on point, and they kill Samuel, but the Monkey King does get away.
For one trade overall, Mikoto kill is a huge one. I think that's something that maybe Wise they can, it's a big price to take down. But the boss is just running on the rampage right now on the 23 service. Look at him. He's getting all the solo kills that he can get. Palos, is he dead?
No, I don't really know if he can really fight him right now. Palos, I mean, he's got Midas, Maelstrom, and BOT, so net worth-wise, he's doing all right, but I mean, he's not on par with Slark right here with 23, who's got Blink, Diffusal. He's just on everyone, and he's got 13 permanent agi as well. Oh, he blinks it forward. He goes right for Palos. He wants his target. He gets the Dark Swarm as well, so he's not going to get stunned. The Impale is on point, though. Nice little aphotic shield, and just the Mystic Coil there by Kescute there, keeping him alive. Zenki goes down as well, and now they're just farming heroes.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
farming heroes. Look at
Oh,
here.
blinking again, he don't care. Samuel taking so much work, so much damage that is, and he's slowly burning and whittling, and he does fall in the end. I believe that was the urn. And yeah, these guys are just starting to style on him now.
Man, this is just a 23 show right now. The slot. Once he gets to his Aghanim timing, he's gonna have so much power to go in and out with the dagger plus 2 pounces. Oh, that's gonna be fun to watch until then. And meanwhile, I like Mikoto's itemization too, just going for the, BKB, just to secure the ability for him to just run all the way to Palos and then get some solo kills. So now the winning conditions item are starting to come online on Bumiso's Plight. And for Wise, they still need a lot more item. The Witchblade on Monkey King is not completed yet.
Oh, the pouncing, he's got the Dark Swarm, not able to be hit. The Impale does connect though, it's 1 versus 3, and he's by himself, and now he goes to the low ground. Nice little 2-man shackle though from the low ground. They do find it, nice little power shot as well. Samuel getting a little low, Kescute is just running at him. Borrow time's gonna be used, and Palos' doppelganger is doing some work, and can do some damage, so they do need to be careful there. But that's gonna be 2 for nothing. FBZ gets a solo kill elsewhere, or sorry, he got a kill with Hyde. And man, they're just completely controlling the map here.
Dire's middle tower
The power of the snowballing power of Sloth, man, is incredible. You just like when you start crumbling against this hero, it's very hard to pick yourself up again because you not only drop heroes, you also lose a lot of map control. And especially if Slug goes for this kind of aggressive build with the diffuser plus dagger, like you need to work as a 5-man now. You cannot just split out the map and say, okay guys, let's farm, let's split out and farm. That's not gonna happen for you.
Yeah. And I feel, oh, the arena, he just blinks in forward. He goes right for Palos, and he gets him down. Zenki's going to be next on this list, that is. He goes down as well. Double kills on the way of Hyde. Egg, and they're just pushing forward. Nothing really can stop this train, so to speak. And Arthur, all I can say is that maybe you should, okay, spear back onto Bob. FBZ just going in. Samuel dies as well. The team wipe here, and they're just doing it in style, and they're just making it very, very clean. Makoto wasn't even in the fight.
Yeah, you were asking me something?
Yeah. I'm thinking that on your next stream, you should do the 23 Savage special of a 24 games in a row.
Yeah, maybe I can turn into a, a talented player like 23, right?
No. You don't take it. Don't undersell yourself. I think everybody that's watching is here for you, and they want to see you play. So I think that you should do this 24 games in a row. Can I get a 1 in chat for that? If you want it.
I don't know.
You want to see Arthur do this?
I really don't know about that.
24
I don't
games,
know if
come
I
on.
have the same,
24 games. That's it. Just 24.
Dire's top tower
Okay.
is under
I'll do Kobe Bryant. I'll
Yeah.
do 8 then. I'll do 8.
No. His original number was. Well, we gotta do 24.
Dire's top tower
Damn, I don't know how he does it, man. This guy, he just. You not only need to have the motivation, just mental strength itself is so draining, man. Like, I don't know. I think I'll stop at 5. If I have if I play 5 games and maybe I have half good one, half bad one. I think I'll keep going, but when I start to have maybe 3 to 4 losses in a row, I'll just call it.
Well, I mean, you talk about like Kobe, you talk about like the NBA, like those guys though. All they do is they shoot around. They're constantly playing, right? If you really want to make it, you just gotta just put your head down, do what 23 Savage is doing, and just play an insane amount of games so that you see everything and nothing is a surprise to you. And at some point, and you're kind of seeing it in this game itself, is that the game is in slow motion for him.
Yeah, oh, this is quite true. Yeah, this is quite true. I mean, I have a book of Kobe Bryant, and then he's saying he watched so much replays that whenever anything that is happening on the game, on the court, it looks like slow motion. It looks like slow motion to him. Everything that is about to happen, he knows it, and he just expect things because he has seen it happen before. So this one I had 100% agree with you, but. To me, I would rather watch 24 games of replays in a row rather than playing.
Okay, then that's gonna be the next challenge for you.
Oh shit! Just
All right, 24
take it
games in a
over
row
myself.
of just analysis of watching games. You can 4x it if you want, but I think that you should do that on your stream next.
Alright, I'll highly consider this. Okay.
Highly consider. You will highly consider like throwing it away, the idea, or?
I'm highly hoping that you just forget about this thing. Anyway, we can pretend that this never happened before.
Oh, look at this. Enryu, it's the great escape. He knows he's around. Palos is left behind, at least the doppelganger that is. They got the pounce on it. He'll just take that gold for now. He's able to outfight this. He does go down, and Enryu really can only just, you know, stand on top of the tree and watch.
Okay, 23 damage.
Oh, he was sticking around. He knows he's near. Oh, he was trying to bait him out.
He's so smart. He jumped. Oh wait.
The Phoenix dive found him. Here comes the TPs, and they want him. They know that he has to defend himself. He's going to use the Wukong's command, but Makoto is now here. They're going to look to just trade this. And with Wind Run, Enryu doesn't really have much of a chance. The egg on top of this, and boom. These guys are really starting to, you know, just close out this game at this point. 42-9. This is, I don't know when we should call 999.
I don't know, man. Like, why is this is their last game in the league? I think. So they definitely want to close it up with their best. They still have a chance, you know. You know, anything can happen with the warden, so they're hoping for that.
Yeah, but Bob is just trying to create some space. Oh, they found him. The Gaza Rebuke. The Yules. 23 is actually stuck in the trees though. He's actually can just sit and watch as he's pounced in, and now he's the fire or whatever broke the trees and let 23 out.
I'm sure that 23 want this game to last as long as possible, so that he can just farm up all the KDA, so that everyone in the world will be watching this and, you know, amazed by how much kills that this guy is getting after when the game ends.
He's already 16, 2, and 12, and all I can say is, how did he die twice? Oh, Makoto goes actually in 1 versus 3. We kind of saw this. TPs are coming. Doesn't really have much you can do. You got to be a little bit careful. Makoto just playing a little too ballsy there.
Yeah, he has the BKB for as a get out of jail card, so he's okay doing that. Just, you know, mental pressure. All of this is just mental pressure. No, telling wise that we are not afraid of you at all, and we are going to end the game at our ease.
Oh, blinks in forward. He goes right for Bob, and Bob is already at half life. One thing to note though, Palos has actually picked up the Clipe and are hopefully looking to just kind of control 23. FBZ's been shackled, or he's been lassoed back, and Palos is looking to go down. The arena's on point. Zenki's stuck in there as well, and everybody from Vice are on the run, not able to get out. FBZ is actually going to survive as well. He goes for that. The egg has been committed, and everybody that's died has a Vice Esports tag to their name, unfortunately.
This is all the better heroes now on Boom Esports. Their heroes are so well in jumping and opening fights, and then, you know, even if they jump, they have so much insurance as well with the Mars Arena or Bob. Unfortunate. This is becoming a slaughter now. When are we gonna call it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that you would as Vice. I mean, you might as well just play it out. Like, yeah, this is just rough, and I'm sure morale-wise this is going to hurt them more than anything else. But, you know, I mean, you do have one T2 top that's keeping you alive. As I say that, Boom don't care. Boom goes for the T4s here. Magnetic Field will slow it down. 23, on the other hand, still continue to farm. And tower, no tower, he doesn't really care. He's taking a ton of damage here. Nice little two-man impale by Samuel. But he dies in the end, and the shackles on point. They found Enryu as well. Triple kill at 23. Now they're just farming the fountain at this point. I mean, 23's got ages, so if he wants, he pounces back out of this. But with a buyback from Enryu and everybody so low, Shackle is not going to connect on this one. Ultra kill, give him the rampage. He's got to go in. He's looking for this. He's looking for it. He's been stunned. Makoto went in, tried to just tank up the ancient damage. The fountain damage, that is. Excuse me. And 23 is just continuing to run after this. He gets the pounce on Bob, and that should be a rampage. And 23 gladly will take that, but the ages had expired. Awkward.
This is the rampage that he deserved. You know, he didn't get it the first time, the first series. Mikoto cast it away, but this time Mikoto is dead, so he's not there to cast it anymore. Savage said, this is my time now. And even if I die, if I have to die for it, I will die for it.
Well, actually, he did tank it. he did tank up most of the fountain damage, so well, let's give him props for that. As a team player, right? He was trying to set it up because that was when he had the ultra kill, and then they were just gonna fountain dive or whatever. So, to Makoto's credit, I think he was trying to pay him back.
That's true. That's true. All right, 2 racks down, out of the game. Technically, they still have the chance to come back. Like if Boomy Smart they dive fountain another time for a rampage, and then die. I think they can. 2 big trolls should be able to bring Wise back into the game.
Mm-hmm. And the saddest thing about all of this is the fact that Ogre Zenki is level 9, Samuel is level 10. This is 30 minutes, right? If you're looking at the other supports, Hyde is level 21. He's more than double your supports. And Zenki can't even get the rune. They spear him back. Like at what point do we just call Boom a bunch of bullies?
There, the quiver now.
I don't know, man. I've been in this kind of situation before as a support. This is those kind of games that you don't have any control anymore as a support.
Yeah. They're just gonna kill the doppelganger here.
240, 300 gold, easy. Boom, they're still not pushing out top lane though. It's still getting very far pushed in. Maybe they want to go for the throne straight. Bossy play, but why not?
Yeah, I mean, you're just so far up. I mean, Gleipnir slowing it down, if anything, but... I mean, like, you don't need to get megas, because I feel like Vice, you still have Palos who can kind of deal with megas in a way. But obviously it provides pressure in all lanes, so it's something that you want to do, but it's not something that they have to do.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting excited. The fish bait on Slark. I've never seen this before.
Yeah. Like, look at this guy. God's Rebuke, and everybody's backing up because they're just giving it to 23, just letting them just rack up those kills, and of course the Agi.
Okay, reduce movement speed of an enemy, and they provide true sight. So that's pretty perfect for any inv heroes. Oh, and then if you pounce on the target that you fish blade on, you'll be rewarded with 75 attack speed. That's pretty strong, especially if you get the swift blink eventually. That's a lot of instant attack speed amplification. That's cool.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Look at them. They've all kind of are just camping the fountain, but it's funny that they haven't called GG. Maybe it's like their coach is like, we're not going to call GG. We're not going to let you call GG.
Yeah, we're gonna die like a warrior. We're gonna lose the game like a warrior. Maybe there's something they are hoping for, but to be honest, if you are like with Wise losing this game, they are gonna be relegated to the lower division. Would you do any roster changes here? I think that's I feel like that's the next challenge that they will be thinking about.
All right, when you first asked me that, I 100% think no, right? That you should not be doing any roster changes. I feel like if anything, you need to stick together, right? That's what's gonna make you better in the long term, right? I feel like they have a lot of potential, and we talked about this earlier, just about their laning phase is good, right? So they have something to build on. They have building blocks. But something is not working. They're hitting a brick wall in that mid game, and they're really struggling for it. I think that they really don't have any answers for 23. He's kind of on another level, and he's kind of playing with his food, so to speak. But at the same time, the potential is there, and this team could be good. I mean, they got here to the upper bracket. That should speak volumes for the team.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm just wondering, and I want to know your thoughts, because I remember us casting their games back in top clans of last October, and then they are running the same lineup as well, and they're still having the same problem.
Yeah. But there's too many roster swapping, right? In C. I think it's notorious for that. I think you guys need to stick together. I think that's the biggest thing. Lasso up on 23, he just gets out of that with the Dark Pacts, and he's dead, or Samuel's dead. That is, Magnetic Field's not enough. Henry's running for his life, gets a little bit of a stun. Borrow time is going to be used on Kescute, and the Force Staff from Palos. He does get to the fountain eventually. He is fine, but it's just 3 heroes left from Vice, and all they can do is just, put out your ghost birds, and Palos' doppelganger will die, and that's going to be Megas here.
Alright, that should be the horn that ends the game. Oh, big arena? Not hearing anybody though.
I mean, arena, if anything, just to zone out, I guess. Magnetic field is on there, so they do need to walk around. And 23's in the bubble, so he's able to do some damage. He's taken a decent amount, and with the respawns happening, this is a little bit... I mean, they're all kind of low, so they do need to respect this. They need to back off and heal.
Rosha is still available if they want to play it safe. Oh, big stun coming out from Andrew.
Yeah, but Kescute already has borrowed time up again, so not really much they can do. This is, of course, Roshan now. And they should make quick work of this, especially with Makoto.
Aegis and Cheese. Swift Blink should be up on Slug. Where is it? Okay, he's gonna pick it up. Ooh, that's gonna be fun to watch. Swift Blink plus the fish bait. That would be instantly 125 attack speed amplification.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
I haven't seen anything like this before. Okay,
he's got smoke. The Megas are now here. That's going to provide a little bit more vision. They're going to peek around. They found Bob, and they got the pounce. The BKB is not on, like, not going to save him there. Focus fire as well. He's already been down. 49 seconds, no buyback. Paulo's TP's into the spin. He's been speared instantly to the Ancients, and at least he gets a last good view of the Ancient before it's probably going to crumble here. The arena, Wukong's command, and Ryu's going to pop his BKB. He's going to look to just fight FBZ. He just backs out the egg as well. The Sun Ray somehow coming out of the pyramid thing. And Ryu goes down as well. Paulos is the last one. He's been pounced and he's been killed. He instantly buys back and he gets forced himself back in and not in time. And the Ancient goes down. 36 minutes, 64-13. This is the biggest shellacking I've seen of the league so far.
64 kills. Oh my god. Like, it's more than double. It's more than 2 kills every single minute, man. 23 Savage Show, I think. I have never seen a slug being so dominating in this current meta. Because all the stuff I've seen from safe lane mostly are quite lackluster, be it in C or Chinese region or anything like that. So yeah, slug 23 Savage, what a player, man. I'm just thinking, you know, how many teams they are regretting to not hard pursue this guy when they're struggling. So. And Boom Esports, of course, they are feeling happy right now.
But it's not just the fact. Everybody knows that this guy is probably one of the top carries in C, right? I think that that's not an issue. I think the issue, though, is the fact that, like, you have a lot of these teams that are of one country, right? So language is definitely somewhat easier because you're speaking the same language, right? And this is a bit of a risk in the sense of taking somebody on at this point, somebody who's not Indonesian, and to be able to pick them up on the team. But when you're playing at such a high level, it really doesn't matter. And 23 Savage, it seems like this guy can play in any place, any region, any team.
100%. You know, even China, you have a big language issue, but he's still willing to go. He's still willing to learn, pick up Chinese, so that he have the opportunity. So to me, this guy, super hardworking, talented, and most importantly, like, hungry. You just can feel the hunger of him to prove himself again after Fnatic days. So yeah, I truly think he deserves, you know, all this attention and of course the win as well. And for Wise Esports, unfortunately, they are gonna get 100%. They are gonna be relegated to the lower division next season. So hopefully they can improve a lot more there.
Yeah, I don't think the team's going anywhere. I mean, we'll see them in Division 2. You know, it's just looking. Now you got to look up. You got to figure out a way to just kind of rebound and get yourself back into Division 1.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, good stuff, man. Thank you for the cast.
Thank you for tonight.